Hello student, I am Dr. Bharat L.Gadakh, Assistant Professor, Department of Geography, KRTR, BH Commerce and AM Science, popularly known as the KTHM College. Student, today's class in the welcome. Now, today's class is M.Sc semester first. The title of your paper is GGDT-114, Principle of Population and Settlement Geography. In this subject. Now, first topic is Introduction to Population and Settlement Geography. Now, in this chapter, the first topic is the scope of population geography. Now, student, last lecture will be discussed for nature of population geography. Means when the study of population was emerging as a discipline. Don Warren S. Thompson, is the book entitled Population Problem, described the population studies as being concerned with the following questions related to three broad areas of study. What are the changes either taking place in the size of population and how are these changes brought about? What is the significance of these changes from the standpoint of human welfare? Where are people found and what are the changes taking place in their distribution in communities and in areas? Now, what kind of people are found in any given population group? How do this in one group differ from the other? This question is clearly indicate that the study of population is concerned with its size of numbers and structure and characteristics, its distribution and the changes take place into the over period of time. It is also involved in this the description that the subject of matter of population studies include the studies of fertility, mortality, migration and social mobility. That is the component of changes in the size, structure, characteristics and distribution of population. Before delving any other into the detail of the nature of population study, it is very important to juncture that we have the broad understanding to various concepts used in the description of the scope of population studies. Now, one important area of study cover the component of population changes or the factor responsible for change in the size of populations. It must be understood that the population in each place at a specific time is a function of three types of event. First one is birth, death and migrations. There are four ways in which is the number of people in any area can underchange changes. First one is children may be born in that area. Second one, the inhabitant of that area may die. Third one, people from one area may move into that another area. Now last one, fourth one is inhabitant of that area may move out. These component of population changes, mainly birth, death and migration, are identified as the fertility, mortality, migration respectively. And now the demographic or population variable, because the size, growth, structure and distribution of any population are determined by them. A study of any population is made through a study of these demographic variables. Now, it is important to understand at the stages meaning of population structure and population characteristics. Population structure implies that age and sex structure at the population and population characteristics include the such characteristics as material status, literacy, educational status, labor force status, etc. Now, population structure, however, can do change through the social mobility. That is, the movement is individual from one stage to another. For example, from one single or married status, and he also through the fertility, mortality and the migrations. Now, the scope of population study is quite wide. On the one of the hand, the subject matter concerned with the quantitative study of the size, structure characteristics and terrestrial distribution of human population and the changes occurring in them. On the other hand, it is concerned with the study of underlying causes of population phenomena. Thus, a study of population is change in the description of comparing the size, structure, characteristics and terrestrial distribution of the population. And it is a change occurring into the through the study of fertility, mortality and migration and social mobility. Means it also attempt to explain the population phenomena and the situation and the changes in them, the context of biological, social, economic and other settings. For instance, population phenomena take place the social setting and cannot be studied in isolations. Hence, while describing, comparing or explaining the determinant of and consequence of population phenomena, social phenomena have to be taken into the considerations. It can be seen that the study of population is multidisciplinary in nature, involved in understanding the biology, genetics, mathematics, statistics, economics, sociology, cultural anthropology, psychology, political, geography, medicine, public health, ecology, then multidisciplinary nature of population studies and its relations with the other science will be discussed in the now. That as the first one is the population study and demography. They are tracing the origin, development of population geography. Means these are the some discussed with the last lecture. Now today discuss with the scope of population geography. Now, scope of population geography is very important. The scope of population geography is quite wide. Population geography helps to understanding the various factors pertaining to the spatial variation in the distribution of human population across the earth in the reference or to the physical, culture, socio-economic and the environment. Means it is also help to planning for the human development. Means those are very important here. It is also a help to planning for human development. Means those important factors, it is human across to the reference to the physical, culture and socio-economic environment. Means it is here important help understand to the planning of for human developments. Means scope. What do you mean by scope? The meaning of scope is related to three questions. First of all, three questions very important. What is the explain the meaning of scope is related to the three questions. First one, where it is applied. Where it is applied. Where it is applied. This is the first question. Scope of population geography. Yeah, any scope means first one is where it is applied and second one is how its knowledge is applied. Now second one is how it is knowledge is applied. Now third one is this opportunity. Means these are the scope. Where it is applied, how it is knowledge is applied, then opportunity. Means these are the meaning of scope. Means where it is applied, how it is knowledge is applied, then opportunity. These are the scope. Any subject, any topic, these are the scope. Where it is applied, knowledge is applied and the opportunity. Means scope of any subject, any job. Means this is the scope of population geography. Now here the word occurs indicate the first set of problems in population geography involves the identification of generic relation, which is include the categorization, classification and differentiation of procedure. Means the next level of inquiry involves the establishment of genetic relationship or dynamic aspect means process of spatial distribution in which the temporal variable is highly significant, which is very important here. Means this next level inquiry involves the establishment of genetic relationship and dynamic aspect here very important. Two words very important. The is a genetic relationship or dynamic aspect that spatial distribution in which is the temporal. The first one is the spatial distribution in which the temporal variable is the highly significant. Means The last step of the determination is coherent relationships, the search for understanding the space relation and spatial process which are the expressed in terms of areal association and interaction with among the phenomena. Means the main field of the population geography is the areal differentiation, which is helpful for solving the problem of static relationship between the various variables. Means the population study by the geographer should lead to be better understanding of the process creating areal distribution as expressed in the concept inherent in and by the study of spatial interaction over the time. Now here according to the GT Trivarta, he is according to the some population geography can be delineated as the following point. First one is the scope of population geography can be indicated as the followed by according to the GT Trivarta. Means first one is the distribution of population. Second one is the density of population. Then third one is migration. Migration means movement place from across the space. Now here growth of population. Next one is composition of population. Next one is literacy and quality of population. Means the literacy. Literacy very important things. This is quality of population. Means literacy is high, the quality population is high. Literacy low, the quality population is low. Means these are the here will be discussed. Now first of then second one, next one is rural and urban population. What is the difference between the rural and urban population? Where we explain by the rural population as well as the urban populations. Now next point is the technological development and population ratio. This is a very important things here. Technological development is how to technology develop and the population resources. Means how technology develop, then population resource be already developed. Means the technology development is high, the population resource be. Means the technological development and population ratio is then. This next one is the scope of population geography. Means the Clark focus mainly three aspects of the population geography. Clark means Clark mainly three aspects will be focused for the explain the scope of population geography. Now first one is the size and distribution, means the absolute number. Very important things here will be clearly indicate that the class on Clark is focus mainly size and distribution, means absolute number. Means this include the distribution of population in the rural and urban areas, and the density of population. Means in the size and distribution means absolute number very important. The distribution of population in rural area, distribution population of in urban area, distribution population any river area, any region area. This is very important. Means and the density of population means distribution of means how much populations and is a number. Then density of population means also indicate for number. Now second point is the focus for mainly Clark is a three aspect of population. Population composition and structure, means physical, social and economic characteristics. Means then this is a refer to the qualities of population which is can be either physical qualities like sex structure, marital status, health, or socio-economic quality like religions, race, ethnicity, language, education, occupation, customs and habitat. Now third point is the main focus is for aspect of population. Third point is population dynamics, an analysis of the world population and its spatial manifestation, including the traits in the present growth influenced by the past migration, fertility and mortality. Now next one is in the modern society of the populations is very much interdisciplinary. The scope of the contribution for sociologists, economists and anthropologists and the geographical perspective especially valuable. The quantitative aspect is concerned with the quantitative study of the size, structure, characteristics and traditional distribution of human population and the changes of occurring them. Means the population geography is the study of the conditions of the habitation in different natural geographic regions, reveal the connections between the population geography and medical geography. Very important thing here. Means the scope of research is ethogeography and the economics of labor is closely associated with the sometimes inherent twins with population geography. Now, the development of methods and making the population map is very important. Means hence the describing, mapping, comparing and explaining the determinant and consequence of population phenomena, social phenomena have to be taken into the considerations. Now, means population has a special place in economic geography because people has the main produce force to employ as are employed in all economic sector and up to a point their location as an all encompassing significance in the productivity of the people and consumption of the product. Hence the population is both the producer and consumers. Population geographer studies system and structure, the form of settlements in relation to the special nature of population, the characteristics of geographical environment. Now, the economic geographical condition of the population, employment and population migrations together with difference in the natural growth of population migration determine the course of terrestrial redistribution of populations. Means the next one is the population composition and structure. They include the set of demographic characteristics, social characteristics such as age, sex structure, marital status, age at marriage, caste, religions, and linguistic composition, racial and ethnic compositions of people, literacy and level of educational attainment. Next one is with the advancement of geographical information system, very important tools. Geographical information system means GIS and the use of more sophisticated remote sensing technology. So the study of population geography has been seen change of availability of information and its applications. Very important. Means how much population will change in particular area. Availability of information means most of changing the availability of information will be it's applied with the help of GIS or geographical information system over the space and time. Means over the space, which suppose 1991 how much population, then 2001 how much population, 2011 how much population, and the forecasting of population with the help of GIS. The important study of the geography in the population studies has become prominent of social sciences. Population geographers mainly focus on the different aspect of population depending on the geographical economic aspect in the regions. At the Rajay Prior very actively suggested that the population geography deals with the analysis and explanation of interrelationship between population phenomena and the geographical character of places as they both way. Next way, distribution of population and their characteristics in different continents, subcontinent, countries, state, nature of distribution change in different in future and its impacts. Means following the some points with the help of elaborated scope of field and population geography means the density of population in various types, physical types, cultural factors, structure of population density and different part of the world. Means first point is the distribution of population, it is their relations, their characteristic of different continents. With the distribution of population will focus for different areas for like as the continent, subcontinent, countries, state, nature of distribution, changes in feature and impact. For example, content, then continent, subcontinent, country, state, nature of distribution is in nature. Now go to the next point. The density of population is very important. It is various types, physical, cultural. This is the some factors affect for the density of population. The structure of population density is a different part of the world. Now, next point is migration. Migration and international migration. Factors affecting migration, types of migration, causes and consequences of migration, laws of migration, impact of geographical factors of migration and vice versa. Means some important things here, migration, same that first next one is density of population, distribution of population. In the migration means what is the migration? what is the international migration, what is the relationship migration and migration, which are the factors affecting to migration, then different types of migration, then some causes of migration, some consequences of migration, so some laws of migration. These are the effects of geographical factors of migration. This is important here. Now next point is the growth of populations. Means growth of populations is the measure of growth of population, birth rate, death rate, factors affecting the trends of birth rate, death rate in the various part of then some theories of population growth. Very important here. Next, the composition of population. Composition of population on the basis of age, sex, education, religions, language, marital status, occupation, and economic status. These are the composition. Means a sex composition, then education composition, then religions, language. These are marital status, occupation, and economic structure. Then impact of geographical personality of the regions of the composition of populations, vice versa. Literacy proportion. Literacy proportion is very important. Literacy proportion of literates in various parts of the world is the relationship between the quality and population and literacy. Very important theory is quality of population and literacy. Means high literacy, quality of population is high. Then low literacy, the quality of population is low. Means is interrelationship. Is interrelated relationship between the quality of population and literacy. Now urbanization. What is the urbanization? Urbanization, first one is concept of urbanization. Rural population, urban population. Rural and urban population have been their own distinct characteristics. Their study is essential because it reveals that the adoption of these groups into their respective geographical surroundings. It is also essential to study the process of urbanization and trends of urbanization in various parts of the world. Here, to study the relationship between the population and natural resources at the level of technological development. Very important here to study the relationship between the population, natural resources and the level of technological development. The development of natural resources, relationship between the development and growth of population, pressure of population on the resources. The study of overpopulation, underpopulation and optimum population. These are the two relationship between the natural resources and populations. Means overpopulation means overpopulation, population is more and resources less. Underpopulation means population less, more resources. Optimum population means balancing. Population means both of balance, means population and natural resources. These are the three concepts for making the Dalton. Overpopulation, underpopulation and optimum population is the interrelationship between the natural resources and populations. Here, the balance between the population resources and the level of technological development in various parts of the world and the formula to policy to achieve the balance between the geographical setting, resources, technological development and populations. Thank you. Now student will be discussed. Now today is the scope of population geography. Now these are the different scholars we will discuss for the scope of population geography. Means distribution of population, density of populations, then migration, then growth of population. These are the some concepts we will be discussed in short. Now today's lecture will be any doubt, any query, ask me and write a mail bharatgadak@kthmcollege.ac.in. Now today we will stop here. Next lecture will be discussed for next point to be continued. Okay, bye bye.